All right, guys. I've just tried to, for the last hour, just tried to like get a microphone going so I can even try and, what do you call it? Just hopefully improve the sound quality for you guys, but I feel like I just had a mare. So yeah, much time right now. Anyhow, we're back. Daddy Diaries episode, what, 3.5/4? Since I did a quick update last time. What has happened since last week? Yeah, the labor was crazy. Let's get straight into it. The labor was crazy. Obviously, you saw it in the vlog. If you didn't, go and check out the birth vlog. Yeah, it was crazy. Babe had like first contractions at like 11:30. Then we was pushing. I reckon we was pushing by about 3 p.m. 3 a.m. We were pushing. First couple pushes. So yeah, it was pretty nuts, man. It's pretty nuts. I'm not gonna lie, because you'll see most of it in the vlog. I kind of talk about it in that vlog. So in fact, go and check that out if you haven't watched it already. Then come back and watch this video. But it was nuts, man. And what made it really stressful for me was just like I couldn't do anything. And basically, because you're kind of helpless as a guy, you just kind of sat there like a wally, man. It's just like you're just watching somebody you love go through stress, man. So yeah, not very fun, not gonna lie, but we made it through, praise God, so can't complain. And yeah, just because and I'll probably talk about this, and let's talk about it a little bit now, but I just think going through going through the birth process as a guy, I don't think you're helped. That's not me trying to be, 2023 guys need more, rights or whatever. It's not like I'm trying to campaign for, men being treated unfairly in the birth journey. It's more that I'm just saying, like, you're kind of like left to your own devices and to console yourself. Meanwhile, your darling, your babes, your wife, your girlfriend, whatever stage of life you guys are having children in, while they're suffering, because it's painful, as I could tell. So that was hard. And then when we got to the hospital, everyone's kind of fussing over babe, but no one's really telling me what's going on. So I'm just kind of like, I felt whatless. And you saw that a little bit in the vlog, if you've watched the vlog. It was just stressful, man. I'm not gonna lie. After coming out of that theatre room, I was like, do you know what? I'm not sure I want any other kids, God, that birth experience was stressful. Yeah, man. So what I will do is actually, either this episode or the next episode, I'll try and get Babe to come and talk about it. And we'll see what she thinks. But yeah, we're here. Baby's 1 year old now. Hey, man said 1 year. 1 week, bruv. But she kind of looks like she's a 1 year old. Her face is so expressive, man. Especially like when you're feeding her and stuff like that, and she's just like, and you're like, calm down, like you're gonna get this milk, and she's like, cracks me up, man. I think I actually have a video of me feeding her from the other day. So if I do, I'll put that in this video, either at the end or somewhere. So yeah, no, it's been cool. A week down. How am I feeling? What am I thinking? It's been good. It's been good. It's been great to see her grow, and she's already growing. Like when she came out, she's literally like she had like a face like a jammy dodger. Like it must have been like that big. I felt it probably was bigger than that, but that's how I felt. Yeah, but she's already like her hands have gotten a bit bigger, just a little bit, you know. Her face has got a bit more volume to it. She's got more hair, even though she came out looking like a Sasquatch. Yeah, you know, the little cooing, the talking, not the talking, but the cooing and the noises. Yeah, man, she just cracks me up, man. She cracks me up because you're feeding her, she gets all desperate for the boy. Just thinking, oh, Dad. Oh, she's funny, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's been challenging. Obviously, everybody says, you know, you're going to be waking up early, yeah, get ready for the early nights. It's going to do you in, yeah. To be honest, oh, no, man, I feel like, obviously, I'm not at work right now. I'm on paternity leave, so that might change when I go back to work, but more time, if I'm knackered anyway. Like a kid's not, the kid, like, baby's not really affecting that any more than I would do on a normal day if I haven't slept correctly. So, you know, I don't really think that's plagued me too much. I think the bigger challenge is just waking up and thinking, gosh, I got to smell that nappy, and if it's a poop, we're going to the war room. So, yeah, she's a regular, man. You put him down. I'm sure, guys, people that's had babies there, you know what it's like. Like, put a baby down and you're all trying to get in the pampers and wiping and getting the poops out of there. She's all kicking. And I'm thinking, don't get your foot in the poops. That girl, man. Nah, man. She's too funny, man. She's too funny, man. And it's funny as well because obviously she don't know no better. Get me, as a baby, like I was reading something the other day and it was like, oh my gosh, you know, that's eye-opening, but like they're learning everything for the first time. So like it's funny to think that every time we're feeding her, she don't know that's me. I'm going off like, yeah, you're right, it's your dad's, you okay? She's looking at me like, blood, give man the milk. Get out of my face. Stop breathing on me and feed me the milk. Give me the milk. And if you ain't here to give me the milk or change my nappy, then bug off, mate. She's rude though, I can't lie. We got into a fight the other day. Yeah, we did. Well, I felt so anyway. Because I was talking to her about bills that I wanted to pay in the future. She was listening to me. And then she just done this. She looked at me out the corner of her eye like that. And she just went, like that. At least that's what I saw. Bro, we fight every day. Because I'll talk to her. She's not really, get me? She's not giving me the response I want. So it's already a fight in this house. But nah, man, I'm in love with her, man. She's too funny, man. She cracks me up. Like, I can just feel like she's going to be like another source of joy in my life, man, Carl. She's just too funny, man. Babies in general, man. Too funny, man. But now that it's my own, seeing her every day, just interacting her every day, she's too funny, man. But it has been challenging, waking up, you know, early to do the poops changes. And it's just the sleep. Like, it's not even the lack of sleep, yeah? It's the fact that you're rudely awakened. Rudely awakened. Like, you can feed the baby, like, an hour before, like, because sometimes what's happening is, like, we feed her, and maybe if she's had a, you know, a long nap in the day, you feed her, and what she does is she'll guzzle the milk, you know. She'll guzzle it. But she's so crazy with it, like she'll be drinking. Meanwhile, she's taking breaths in between. She'll be drinking. She'll knock out from the drinks that she's just drunk. She'll just. I don't know why she's like this. I don't know why she's like this, bro. She'll do that. She'll knock out. She'll be cold. You'll be all trying to hold her and give her pats on the back. She's looking up at you like this. Oh, this girl, man. Too funny, man. And then, of course, you fed her. So you think now she's slumped. You think, it's done. You put her down. Not even 10 minutes, not even 5 minutes later, she'll be back. I'm not gonna forget it. You just guzzled 3/4 of the buckle. There's basically nothing left. It's just milk foam. And of course, you test to see maybe she's still hungry. Give her a little bit of the bottle. She's back there. Oh my days, bro. She's crazy, man. She's crazy. But then also you get sometimes where she's just calm. Even when you're changing the nappy, she'll just be chilling. There's no rhyme or reason, really. And that's the thing. You know what I've learned? Like, it's a challenge, man. It's a challenge. It's a challenge, but at the same time, it's one that if you're up for it, I think you can get good results. And by results, I mean that you can have a good time. Like, it's not all stress. I think sometimes when people describe the process of having a child, they make it sound like it's all doom and gloom, like you lost your whole life, like, you know, they take over, you can't do nothing, can't be spontaneous. I think it just depends. Because even like the other day, we just wanted to get out of the house. We left it so late because we was doing other things that it got to about 8 p.m. And then finally we was like, oh my gosh, we need to go and drop off some stuff to be sent off and go for a little walk. We're like, where can we walk now? It's all dark. We're just like, yo, listen, grab the pram. Meanwhile, it's raining. Like, grab the pram, grab the little pram cover, stick her in the baby thing. We jetted off to Foss Park and walked around Foss Park with the lights on and undercover. Baby was sleeping the whole time. So, like, me and Babe were both saying, listen, this whole, like, your life stops, your life is over, like, you can't be spontaneous. You know what it is? What I'm clocking is, if you want, even your spontaneity, yeah, will have a little bit of strategy to it. But it's no different. Like, you know, maybe when you're just a couple together, maybe you can say, should we just jump in the car and go and drive to wherever? To be honest, if you want to do the same thing with a baby, you can. All it means is, before we're going to go though, we're saying, hey, we can still do that, but let's make sure we've got 4 nappies and, you know, wipes and maybe some buckles in the bag that we can make a little drinking back up. But we just did a little 2 hour walk, not even 2, yeah, maybe 2 hour and a half. Sat down, got some little KFC chicken and just sat down. In fact, it was when we got back to the car after getting the KFC that she was starting to wake up that we were like, okay, let's bounce, let's go home. But that's standard for us. We would have done that stuff anyway. You get me? So I just think it depends on your lifestyle. Like, if you're really used to just going out and doing your thing, you're gonna struggle. If you don't like to answer to nobody, you don't like to be prepared in any way, you just want to go and just do random gallivanting, you're gonna struggle. Yeah, you will struggle because you have to have a little bit of strategy, but you don't need massive strategy. Your whole life don't stop and end. You get me? It's just a little bit of strategic processing, and that's what I like actually about this journey into fatherhood. And I don't know, maybe I'll get Babe to come on and talk as well, see how she feels about it. But I love that part of the process, that part of the challenge. That is just, you know, at the end of the day, like, it's a challenge, and you got to come up with new ways of doing things. Do you know what I mean? Can't do everything the same way you did it before, but you know, that don't necessarily mean that it can't be as fun, you know, or more fun. You know, it's just different experiences in different ways. But if you're a young father coming up in the game, like me, I said, bro, don't stress too much, man. You've just got, you know what I would say the key is? It's just you need a good partnership. Because what I'm realizing as well is, I don't know how anybody does this, single parent. If you're a single parent, you raise kids by yourself, or you've raised kids by yourself, may God bless you richly, handsomely, wholesomely, blessedly, powerfully. Amen. Because what I'm clocking is real. Like, I don't know how you do it without a tag team partner. Because even the little things like, yo, I just need to go to the toilet, like, but she's crying now. Babe, do you mind just holding her for 10, 15 seconds? Let me go to the toilet, I'll come back and feed her. If you can't do that, woof, I don't know what you do. I don't know what you do. There's ways around it. I'm telling you that, yeah, there's ways around it. But I don't know how single parents do it. I don't know how you do it. Yeah. It's just dawned on me though. I need to get Babe to come and talk about the birth experience and being in the hospital and all that stuff, because I'm sure she's got stories. And she'll tell it differently to now, tell it differently. But yeah, other than that, it's been good. My peoples, yeah, it's been really good. It's been really good. First week down, it's been really good, man. I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. So, you know, can't complain. God's blessed us massively. She's amazing. You know, it's not all doom and gloom, and it's not all sunshines and rainbows. It's a great challenge. And if you're willing to step up to the challenge, you'll have a whale of a time, in my opinion. Well, you know, the only caveat, and I think this is what's reverberated through my cranium all week, is that what I really would say about having a child is that if you are a person that is selfish, this is gonna suck. It will suck for you so bad. It will be terrible for you. It will. Because you don't have the luxury of being selfish anymore. Because they're so young, they're so juvenile, they know so little of the world. Everything they're doing is based on trust. They're trusting you as somebody they don't know yet fully. They just know you by smell or maybe, and you know, whatever. But they're trusting whoever's coming to. Imagine just covering your eyes now and you feel hungry and you're trusting that someone's going to come and put food in your mouth. You don't know. So because of all of that, it's a trusting game for them. That's what I'm learning. And part of your responsibility, your remit, is to meet that need. So if part of you is like, oh man, I don't want to, like, what about my life? Like, I don't think you can think like that going into it and be, I don't know if successful is the right word, but if you are selfish and hell bent on keeping your life together and keeping the same things as you had before, you're gonna suffer, because it's a change, it's a shift, it's a mental shift, emotional shift, you know, even spiritual shift, because you're now praying for another person, you know. But if you don't believe in all of that, and it's just you're having a kid, you know, you just got to recognize it's gonna take everything from you. It will, because you're now required to support and look after somebody that cannot fend for themselves. They're not there yet. There will come a day where they can, but that day is not now. And if you're not ready to do that, or if you become so consumed by what you're missing out on, or you know, what you want to hold out or hold on to, I just think it'll be so difficult for you, man. But I wouldn't also say that's a reason not to have a child. I would just say that in hindsight now, there's probably a couple things you need. Just have a good partner, man. I'm a Christian. I have my beliefs, but this is not time or conversation for that. So I'm not even delving into what partnership is. I'm just saying you need good partners and peoples around you. You get me? Not just your partner. You need good people around you, boy. Because, you need people that are going to check in, that are going to ask questions. I've had all that. And and that makes a difference. And it makes a difference because you realize, like, okay, even on the days when I'm maybe like, oof, this is challenging. That other people come up, kind of understand where you're coming from. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, again, that's another thing. Being a Christian and being a church-going, Bible-believing Christian, I don't know how people do it without church community. Because one thing we've had the blessing of taking advantage of is having a meal rota. So yeah, anyway. So my parents don't live that close. And yeah. So it's not that they can come and go whenever. And of course, babe's side of the family, nobody's lives to stop because you've got a kid. So, people come and they check in, they say hello, they make sure we're all right, and they do things for us, and we're blessed because of that. But equally with, church, family, and I do parentheses because family is a strange word, and what family means to you may not be what it means to somebody else. So, what I would say, my church community and that. Not that I don't recognize my church people as family, right? Because I know people are going to see that. I'm like, what? Quest? You don't see us as family? It's a community. Church is a huge community. You can't be like pally, cool with everyone. So there are people that you're closer to and people that you're not closer to. Theoretically, because we all believe in Jesus Christ, we are one big family, as I am a family member alongside other members of the body of the church, right? Which is the wider body of people, human beings that believe in Jesus. So we're all family. But the church I go to, that's like my church community. So in that community, usually when somebody has a baby, what we do is we do meal rotas. So like people will sign up, and then what we had was like the first week, people brought us food every day, so we didn't have to cook. And then, second week, people bringing us food like every other day, which is a blessing, huge, massive. Because it just takes away just that little bit of added stress, added pressure. And it allows you to see people where in a space and time you might not see anyone because you're so consumed with doing what you're doing with looking after the child. So I don't know how people do it successfully without some sense of community. Because if, in my situation, if I was a single father that didn't live close to my parents, it'd be a struggle, Or, even if we as a couple didn't have church community or didn't have friends and family that were ready to jump up for us and just come and make sure we're all good, I don't know how we'd survive. We'd survive, but I think we thrived in the first 2 weeks in a way that I'm not sure people have spoken to me about or suggested that happens. I think a lot of people that have spoken to me about having a kid have made it, and I can understand why, but they've made it a little bit seem a bit more doom and gloom. Like, whoa, your whole life is war. But I also think that comes from a lack of understanding of who I am as a person as well. And people don't realize I'm a very, very laid back kind of guy. I don't stress about a lot of things. And to be honest, I roll with the punches, ebb and flow. I get done what needs to get done, and then I keep it moving. So maybe I've just not felt it the way other people have felt it, because I don't know. I'm not finding. I probably choose not to give in to the stress of it, because it's stressful. It's stressful. I ain't gonna lie, it's stressful. But I've just not given. I've not allowed myself to give in to the stress too much. Because when you give in to the emotions of it, you can just wreck what you're doing. And I don't like to work like that in any sphere of life. So especially being a dad, father, husband this time, I'm doing my best, trying my hardest, just not to give any time or energy into the emotions of things. The happiness, the joy, yes, but sort of like, it's not like I'm not acknowledging if I feel stressful or down. It's more just like, if I feel frustrated by something, I don't give too much energy to it. I just be like, okay, I'm frustrated, but I still need to get done what needs to get done, so let's just get it done. And I just keep moving. And it's kind of like, just lock in. So, yeah. I think I said that this would be a bigger update, but honestly, this is a daddy diary, man. This is, you know what I mean? That's what's been going on. But how have you guys been, man? Hope you guys been well. All the people that are watching this, man, thank you, man. I really appreciate it. I checked my YouTube the other day. I realized I'm at like 20-something subscribers. I said, wow, 20 people. It might not seem like a lot. And back in the day, I probably would have laughed at that. But these days, I think, well, if you had 20 people in the room all listening to you talk about the nonsense that you're talking about, yeah, just come and listen to you talk about your life, you'd be like, wow, thank you. So, yeah. It's a pleasure for me, and I hope that you guys are enjoying this. That's the one thing I remembered now. So I did a vlog last week. If you guys enjoyed that, let me know. Comment on Facebook, comment on Instagram, comment, YouTube. Comment on the YouTube as well. Comment section, comment on YouTube. And thank you to everyone that has so far. If I've not replied to your comments, forgive me. Sometimes things go on and then I forget to reply. I mean, I only just told my family group chat, on my dad's side of the family, I only just told them that I've even had a kid. So, and one of my cousins was laughing at me. She was like, look, you even got married and didn't even tell anybody. So, yeah, I'm bad at updating people. But I enjoyed making that vlog. I enjoyed watching it back. I thought it was quite fun. And it's because I'm so terrible at keeping in touch with people, in a way, doing a vlog is my way of being able to be like, guys, this is what I'm up to. Hope you lot have been good. So, yeah, if you'd enjoyed it, let me know. I'm going to post a follow-up vlog next week, Sunday. So when you see this, not Sunday coming, next week, Sunday. And then I think what I want to try and do is every other week post a vlog. Now, some of these vlogs might be retro, like they might have been from times sort of in the last year where me and Babe have done stuff. And I'm only really posting those things to sort of add to the project of the kosher life. And because I set myself a goal this year anyway to upload a minimum of 52 videos across all of the channels I have. And I have a few different channels. Some of them I don't talk about that often. So, but specifically on this one, I want to just continue that consistency of doing one Daddy Diaries a week. And then every other week, maybe doing a vlog. If you guys enjoy it, let me know. Let me know. And let me know what you want to see. I know you guys don't care about me. I know you don't care. I know you don't give a damn. You just want to see Babe, innit? So don't worry. I'm going to put in a little video at the end of this of a little funny time between me and Baby at the end of this week. Sorry, from this week. But yeah, I'm going to lock it off there because it's getting to 30 minutes. And I hate going over the time. And I don't even think you guys even watch this long. So if you do, God bless you. So yeah, thank you guys for checking out the videos. I appreciate you. Stay tuned. I'll see you guys next week. And before I go, here's footage of the person you came here for. I know you don't care about me. Classic. She's taken over my life, really. Anyway, love peoples. Appreciate you. Comment, like, subscribe, share with your friends and family. And yeah, see you next time. Peace, love. Look at me, man, with all my snacks behind me. I got a little top right here, man, sleeping. The joys of fatherhood, her just breathing straight into my direction. Look at these nostrils. Look at these nostrils. We got the same nostrils, girl. You waking up? Look at that smart. What are you laughing for? Because we got the same nostrils. Oh, look, this mouth, this is the funniest thing about when she sleeps. Look. So weird. Look. Why you sleep like that? She's like, stop waking me up. I had to get her. She kept smiling. I tried to get a picture. All the pictures were coming out bug. I tried to get her smiling, but now she's awake. She's gonna kick off at me. Sorry. I'll stop talking. Look how cooing. The peoples love you. The people love you, little top. We'll see if you didn't know. I'm Ghanaian. People say no, but you're British, mate. Look, I'm born and raised in Rule Britannia rule the seas. But both my parents are Ghanaian, so I'm a full-blooded Ghanaian, you hear me? The World Cup comes on. God bless our homeland, Ghana. Africa nation, great and strong, born to defend forever the cause of freedom and of rights. Yes, to my peoples in Ghana, for all the peoples around the world, for all the babies in all the lands, God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Amen. Little to hold this camera for me right quick. Just some camera work. I got to get her a job. She don't pay no bills. Hold this camera for me right quick. When she sees this when she's older, she'll be like, you're annoying. Yeah, you don't know what's the name. You get me? But you're my child, so man can't do that. Get me? Why you God's child? I'm just a steward. Yeah? Just looking after the life God blessed us with. Amen? You with us, yeah? Yeah, say nothing. I need to get her a Chelsea shirt with number 1 and Esther on the back. Sick. That'll be cold, isn't it? How you feel about that? T-shirt with Esther on the back, number 1. How you feel? If you want that, Puyana. Let me let you sleep. So hardcore babies, man. They're so cute. They're so funny. You know, the queuing and everything. Anyway, let me lock this off, man. But just wanted to give you guys a little update. So I know nobody cares about me no more. Nobody wants to see me no more on this camera. Everybody just wants to see the baby. So there's your 5-minute fill. Enjoy it. Can't believe it. You're taking all the love. You don't pay no bills in this house. You just eat. You just sleep. You have the light on. Lucky I love you, you know. Yeah, spot though. My guy.